So what's underneath the rear bumper for a Trans Am? Look at that. Not very attractive looking, is it? So the whole point of that is actually just to give the bumper some shape and to provide a crush zone. That's that infamous crush, what is it? Crush zone, whatever. It's that infamous crush zone in the back. What it does is it just kind of supports this bumper back up in here and just gives it some nice shape, and then if you kick it, you don't like bend it. But so that's the nastiness that's underneath. But the reason that we pulled the rear bumper off in the first place was to get to here, which is where that screw down here, the bumper screw, where we know that water has been getting in because it's rusty, and well, there's rust inside there. There's a slight issue with that, and it's getting kind of dark out, but yeah, you can't really see. I don't know, maybe you can. It's kind of dark, but there is the hole where it goes into, and you can see the rust going down through there. However, what I notice, and what I noticed actually only when I managed to pull everything out, I had no clue beforehand, was underneath here, it's awfully rough. Awfully rough. It doesn't feel smooth, or so, and one of my coworkers suggested that it might be, or that it's most likely Bondo, because he was knocking on the outside here, and he was saying it doesn't sound right. And he works on a lot of cars himself, so, or he's done extensive work on one car anyway, and so he would kind of know this sort of thing. That's interesting. Say 6350745. Interesting. But so I'm suspecting that this panel may need to be replaced altogether. Possibly. But the funny thing is that there's no rubber gasket or anything on here to keep water from coming in. So the water's got to be coming in somewhere else. Or it's coming in through there just because it's not very well sealed. But I have no way of telling what the true answer to that is. So I need to go get a professional. And hopefully we'll report back once we've found somebody that's willing to kind of help us with our problem. Wow, my hands are awfully grimy. This camera is going to be seeing a lot of hard life really soon. So, there's a few more things actually I want to say. First of all, if you don't already have a multi-tool, or a knife, or both, preferably, I would strongly recommend, I just picked up a Leatherman Wave, and it's the same thing that everybody has. You know, it's that kind of thing, or it's that kind of multi-tool. It's the one that everybody got back when it came out because it was special, and then it had a name, and Leatherman didn't have to do anything to it to make it sell. But that's actually not such a bad thing. They're still made in the United States primarily, and